Keith with Watts Team Real Estate. I'm going to continue going through all the homes in Canyon Vista, all the different communities, and today I'm going to go over one of the really cool ones. These tend to be some of the bigger homes in Aliso Viejo, definitely some of the more popular homes in Aliso Viejo, and real stylish. So the community is called Talus. The Canyon Vista area is a little confusing in that Talus is made up of 4 streets, and part of one of those 4, and then with the neighborhood sitting in between it. So Talus starts right about here on Timberland, continues down Timberland, then it's all of Sprucewood. It's a single-loaded street on Sprucewood, by the way. Then you skip Rock Rose, that's a different neighborhood, and then a single load here on Coastal Oak, and then a small cul-de-sac here on Pepper Tree, which this may be one of the nicest streets in Aliso Viejo. Once again, one of the really nice things about these homes is on the single-loaded streets, and even down here, you've got a slope that runs downhill to the canyon over here. So you've got beautiful views of the canyon. The information I got says 100 homes. I think it might be more than 100 homes. It seems weird it would be exactly 100 homes. But anyway, that's what it said, and the builder was Hearthside. These were built probably closer to 99, most of them, but once again, it said 95 to 99. Something I wanted to show is, a view from that canyon straight down to the beach. This is one of the reasons why people love the Canyon Vista area. And this is actually a picture of the Talus community standing on Westridge, which is over here. Westridge would be what most people think is the northern end of the canyon over here. So this is on the Westridge Trail looking back at the Talus community. You can see here, this is Coastal Oak down here. This is Rock Rose, and then up here is Sprucewood, and at the top, Timberland. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the area. Really popular, and the main page was the park there that's sort of at the base of this canyon. There are a few models in this community. All of them are real spacious. The first one is the Sancere. I think I'm saying that right. It has 2 models. It has a 2-car garage model and a 3-car. Really spacious homes, and lots of different features, making offices into lofts or retreats or bonus rooms. You've got open air places like dining room or living room that you can enclose and add square footage on all of these. So I won't go over all the features. I'll just try to delineate the different models from the front. So as you can see, this particular model is real easy. You have a protruding garage on the 3-car garage, but this is the 2-car version. So you can see here, this additional 400 square feet has been added, or not 400, probably 160 square feet has been added, and the 3-car garage removed. This is the same model, the Sancere, all the same features, but as you can see here, this is a 3rd garage bay instead of a private room. And I've seen people do all sorts of cool things with this area, make it into movie theaters, offices, and a lot of people just keep it as that 3rd garage bay. The next model is the Barcelona. You have the exact same thing on this model in that you've got 2 garage bays, and people will turn this one in this house into another room in the property as opposed to another bay in the garage. Once again, super high ceilings on these models. This living room here, you can see, is an open air living room, and you're able to add loft space on these. So once again, lots of different features. Please let me know if you want copies of these floor plans. It's really hard for me to go over all the different features on each individual one. I can just tell you that one of the reasons people like this community and these homes, in addition to the view, the beautiful curb appeal, is all the different features. You can make these models your own. The final plan is, here's the Barcelona, as you can see what it looks like without that garage bay, as where it's just a 2-car garage. So slightly more square footage, all the other features are the same. The final model is the Mendocino. Now in this Mendocino floor plan, you've actually got 3 options. The first is the Mendocino Basic, and then the Mendocino Alternate. The Basic and the Alternate are the same square footage. The difference being just the interior features on these. It's the way they break up. The interior on these. So whether you get the basic or the alternate just depends on, you're not going to be able to tell from the exterior. But the way it's configured inside is slightly different. And I think that probably has everything to do with how you do your features. So if you need copies of either one of these, maybe you're looking at one of these and you try to figure out which one you have, maybe for the purposes of an add-on or something, you can just reach out to me and I'll send you one of these floor plans. The final is the Mendocino second alternate. Now this one does have a square footage difference. It's actually bigger than the other one, and on this one, it's one of the biggest models in Aliso. You've got actually downstairs an entire bedroom at the back, okay, and then upstairs you've got another 3 to 4 bedrooms, and if you add in the open air loft. So this is another great model. Once again, the Talus community, everyone really likes. It's got views. It's got everything. So I'm also getting a lot of questions. Why don't I put the prices of each one of these? It's because I've been doing this since 2012. I don't want these models to be locked onto a price. I'm not the builder, so I'm not offering these for sale right now. What I'm trying to do is just help educate people maybe that are looking on Zillow or Redfin and would like to know what are the differences on these and what each community has to offer, specifically if they like a neighborhood and they just want to go, okay, I love that neighborhood, I love the park, I love the school, what can I get in that neighborhood, because that's the community I want to live in. I want to make sure they have these available to them, and I sort of remove the veil of mystery in these communities. They're all tract communities, they're all pre-planned, so when you break them down, you realize there's pretty limited options on each community and the floor plans in each. So let me know if you would like any copies of these. I'd be happy to send them, and reach out in the section below if you have any questions, or give us a call. Thanks so much.